Hey everyone, and welcome to a market prep vlog. It is Friday afternoon. My name is April, by the way, from A Court of Crochet. And we have a market in about a week. So it's actually a pretty big market. It's a big spring market at a farm that has absolutely been blowing up lately in my area. And they just sent me an email with where I'm gonna be, on who I'm gonna be near, and they also said to expect a large crowd. So I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. I am actually going to have reading sprints here in about half an hour, so I'm not getting started right away. It is 5:06 in the evening on Friday. But I am gonna work on my little dragon that I'm working on. I actually have 3 works in progress right now. 2 of them are dragons. 2 of them are dragons. And then the other one is I've been absolutely batch making wizard frogs. I've got 10 frog bodies, 10 capes, and I'm working on the hats. I think I got about 5 of them done. So it'll only take me a little bit to do the other 5, but that's what I'm working on first. The dragons are going to be a little hard because one of my dragons I'm actually waiting on yarn for, but I should be getting the yarn tomorrow. And then maybe I can finish that one. But for real, this dragon's getting done. The wizard frogs are getting done. And I do want to make another bunny. My Nooks Hooks bunnies, that pattern that she made, it is phenomenal. I've already sold 4. People have been reaching out to me to have them. I've been trying to mix them up and make them all different. Not just a pattern that Nooks has created on her, but patterns of my own. Let me get you the 3 that I have right now because I want to make at least 2 more. So she does have like a little strawberry one, but I made her a full strawberry outfit. Of course the black is supposed to be seeds, but to me she looks like Pebbles from the Flintstones. But she does have a little strawberry hat, okay? She's gonna sell. She's adorable. And then we have a tulip. Oh, by the way, I think I will name her Pebbles, so whatever. They're all getting names. Me naming my plushies has actually been working really well for me. Everyone seems to think they're really cute. So Pebbles is here. Then we have Tulip. She is just a little girl with tulips on the front. The farm that I'm going to be at is a tulip farm. The tulip part just closed, and now here's the market. And then the next week they're doing baby animal days. So there's tons of stuff to do at this farm. Anyways, here is Tulip. She's adorable. And then I just finished this one last night. We have Daisy. I saw that I had gray yarn and I haven't used it in a while. So I was like, you know what? There are gray bunnies, so let's just do that. Anyways, I want to make more of these. They are so freaking cute. This one, I added like a little ruffly bill. The regular hat is like this. So you get this hat and then you get the strawberry mod hat. So I definitely want to do another one. I think I could do the strawberry mod, but to make a blueberry one. And I think that would be really, really cute. But for now we're doing this. I also made like a fisherman one the other day, but that already sold. So I need to make another one. I just love this little pattern. Anyways, we're making a ton of crap. I'm gonna be home all weekend. I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna have a crochet-a-thon and I need to get working specifically on this dragon because I really want to finish it. This is a Darth, the dragon from Snugglebeans Crochet. Probably one of my favorite dragon patterns, besides the one from KP Creations that stands. Love that one too. But we're gonna get started and then I will have reading sprints here with my friend Crystal. That's on my other channel, my bookish channel. We're actually reading a monster romance this month for our Mood Readers book club. And I'm kind of like interested to start that one. It's been a while since I read a monster romance. So I love all kinds of romance, really. Well, not true. I love all kinds of fantasy romance and monster is definitely one of them. Every once in a while, you just need an orc. I don't know what to say. Anyways, let me get started on this dragon and I'll check back in with you in a little bit. I
Okay, let's do like this. Can I do that without getting bit?
Shit.
No.
Okay. Problem. Doing the dragon. I've got the body and the back feet done, and I'm adding the front feet, but look. Can you see what's wrong? It's not tilted. One of these legs is obviously smaller than the other, and I don't think I missed any rounds. Shoot. I don't know how to fix this. I think I know what happened. So I started making this dragon. I think I made the head and the back legs and one front leg a couple weeks ago, honestly, and then I put the project down, right? We do this sometimes. So when I picked it back up tonight, I think I used a 5 instead of a 5.5. So I think I originally used a 5 for everything, and I started the new leg with a 5. And obviously my stitches are also probably a little tighter. So I think that's why this happened. I think I'm gonna have to go back and make another leg, because I don't think I can fix this, because it's, maybe I can just add a row? But I've already I mean, I can definitely take this apart, and I'm using Sweet Snuggles Light, so you go very, very slowly when you do this. Maybe I can just add a row. I want to play around with it, and if not, I'll just make a whole new leg, but damn it. Damn it. I thought I was going to finish this tonight, but I probably won't. I can finish it tonight still. There's plenty of time. It is literally only 5:30. Oh, it's 5:30. I need to get on my life. Okay, I'll see you when it's done. Good morning. Ooh, battery's already dead. Let's make this quick. But I got a package. I haven't ordered from AliExpress in a long time, but I needed some eyes, and they are much cheaper on AliExpress than anywhere else. I think the ones on Amazon, like the ones that I want to get, they end up being like $1 an eye, like $1 a pair, something like that, which is honestly kind of high. But on AliExpress, if half that, if not a third of that. So while it is more expensive because of tariffs and shit, it's still cheap, and it's still much cheaper to get a whole bag of them. So in this bag, mostly 25mm eyes. It is my favorite size to use, so I've been using that. But also I got the 30mm glow in the dark eyes. I've been wanting these for a really long time, and I can't wait to use them. I got several pairs of them. Some I'll probably make some custom eyes to sell, and then some I will use for myself. But anyways, that's what this box is. I do have another box coming today that is very special. I do have some more things coming from AliExpress, but they're not here yet. So I don't think that's coming today. But at least I got more eyes because we were out. Real quick, last night I did work on the dragon, and we got it all put together and all done. The only thing I have left to do is the tail. I didn't do the tail because I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I think I'm just gonna make the plain tail that's in the pattern. It's like a triangle, and I'm gonna do it in this purple, but then I have to do the back detailing. And I was like, what do I wanna do for the back detailing? Because this was gonna be my sea coral kingdom dragon because of the eyes I used. But I am just enjoying the colors on this. I don't necessarily need to be like sea themed. So what I'm thinking is actually just doing white fur as the back, but double stranding it with this fun kind of yarn that I got from Daiso. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna finish this dragon off and then work on the frog wizard army. Okay, she's done. This actually worked out really well for her. I think the colors work really well. I didn't split the strands on the fur, so it is all 3 strands of fur, and I underestimated how much I would need about 4 times. So, but I basically did the fur, and then I did 2 strands of that little thin yarn from Daiso, and I think it turned out really cute. It's very subtle, kind of like sprinkles. And then of course I did her eyes, and these are my Coral Kingdom custom eyes that I do for her. She's all sparkly. I love her. Okay, on to the next. It's here. I'm excited about this one because this is my Naughty Pony yarn order. I have yet to use Naughty Pony or order from her as much as I have been wanting to, but it hasn't really made much sense for me to order more yarn when Michaels has been dishing out the yarn that I really like. However, they don't have a few colors, and Naughty Pony does. So I wanted to get the colors that I can't get here locally. I really try not to ship things if I can help it. But again, I've been really wanting to buy some of this yarn for days, and I had the opportunity and I took it. So these are gonna be a lot of the same colors. So everyone knows it's really hard to get a red. Oh my God. It's really hard to get a red. So I did get a red. Is this red or did I get orange? Carrie, what'd you send me? Shirley. You know what? It looks red to me. So red, I don't have red. Barely at all. Not in this size yarn. And oh my God, this is insane. This is insane. Okay. I got a little sidetracked, but and then I really wanted browns because there isn't really good browns at Michael's either. There is in Premier, but again, I didn't want to make a big old order, but I did want to make a good enough order. I am literally about to make all the Nooks Hooks bears with these browns. I'm obsessed. This is very, very luxurious feeling. Wow, that's crazy. That is really crazy. And yeah, it doesn't shed. I love that. I love that. I'm actually not opposed to shedding. Some shedding is fine. It's just I don't want it to completely fall apart, but no, this will not shed at all, I can tell. I'm obsessed. Look at this chocolate brown. I'm obsessed with this chocolate brown. What are you? Oh no, it's not Shirley. What is the name on it? Where's your name? Who are you? Look, I don't know what colors I got, okay? I just saw browns and red and I was like, sold, okay? I got these colors. I'll put them on the screen once I can find them. But anyways, I got this chocolate brown, this lighter brown, and a red. And I'm obsessed. And now I can finish my other dragon. Well, let me show you that dragon right now because I really love her. This is my other Darth the Dragon pattern using my treehouse eyes. Leo, no. Using my treehouse eyes, he's honestly almost done, but I did need a dark brown color for his, they're gonna be antlers. They're not gonna be necessarily horns, they're gonna be antlers that also look like tree limbs. And I'm actually gonna have little birds on the tree limbs with a little bit of greenery around it too. I don't have any more of this ivy color, but I'm gonna put a different color green around it too. And I think he'll be so, so cute. I can't wait to finish this one. I was gonna put like little ants crawling up his leg, but I think that was just too much. I'm gonna stick with the birds. I have them, I got them from, let me show you the birds, hang on, because this just came to me and I just love the idea. I saw these little like foam birds from Michaels. I don't know, can you see them? They're just little foam birds from Michaels. I thought they were perfect size to go as like sitting on his little tree limb antlers. I can't wait to try and figure this out. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do these antlers. I think I'm gonna use a pattern. I keep saying antlers. They really are going to be a tree limb because they're treehouse eyes. So he's like a tree dragon. Okay, that was the inspiration for this. But anyways, he's made in baby bear, which I love this color. I'm going to use this dark chocolate brown for the rest of him. So he's going to have these chocolate brown tree limbs and then probably some brown spikes down his back with some green around it. And then I think he'll be done. I don't know why I want to do extra on all of these. I don't know why I want to be extra on all these dragons, but I just think they make them come to life so well. I thought baby bear was soft. Holy shit. I gotta say, I know everyone has said this is like the softest thing they've ever felt. It's so luxurious feeling. Granny by Nature says that all the time, and I'm sure it is, but they're not wrong. Like, this is like the softest thing I have ever felt. And again, doesn't shed. I love it. I can't wait for her to expand all her colors. Yeah, I might have to definitely order more of this in the future. Definitely might have to order this in the future. Anyways, I have some errands to run, so I'm gonna work on dragon number 2 when I get back. And then eventually the wizard frogs. We will get to the wizard frogs, but I got things to do right now. It's a gorgeous day on a Saturday. I can't be in this house all day. It's way too nice. My dog is absolutely loving it because he's barking at the sky. One of the neighbors came out, I think, so let me go make sure my dog doesn't try to go through the fence. We got home from errands and I have 2 more packages. They're like making syrup in the kitchen. This is the start of something that I'm gonna get during the week. Okay, these are hooks for the racks that I'm getting. I went ahead and bought 2 of these racks. I know that sometimes some people say they're a pain in the butt to put together, but we're not gonna take them apart. We actually have a truck when we go to markets, and so I think I'm just gonna leave the wheels on them. Put them together and leave them on them and throw them in the truck. I also got the other half of my order from AliExpress. I didn't think this was coming today. I hate how they individually package all of these. So I got these because I think I'm gonna make little mini pickles, but I'm gonna add some embellishments on them. So much plastic. But I got these cute little sunglasses. They're all different colors, so I think they would be really cute if I got like a little, did like a mini pickle keychain kind of thing, and I got a different kind too. This is probably the other one. The other one I got is like cowboy hats. I don't know why, but a pickle and a cowboy hat sounds funny. I also got earring clasps so I can make stitch markers. I have a ton of charms and I think I'm just gonna put them on a little clasp like this and make stitch markers. And the last thing is color changing glitters. These did come in a very small package. I knew they would, but I think they're gonna be really fun to make eyes with. So we'll see. We'll see how these go. I always love this color down here. I also really love this purpley color. You can't see it. Hang on. Can you see it? I don't know if you can tell that it's color changing or not. But this one looks fun. Oh my god, I love it. This is also a good one.
I'm being age-shamed in here.
Good. You're gonna be in the video too because you won't shut up. My family won't stop talking, so I'm gonna get off of here. Put all this away while I crochet.
But this is a pattern that can take you under 30 patterns. And the last pattern, crochet. I love this. You guys, I love this. Bye. 6x9 top. This is the same small magical mail it is, and they're both.
Okay, it is time. Oh, we have a cotton candy sky right now. It's really pretty. Anyways, it is time to come back to the room and chill. Dinner's almost ready. But I did make something for those little sunglasses that I just got in today. And I was thinking a pickle with sunglasses, also a pickle and a cowboy hat. I don't necessarily like the cowboy hat yet, but the sunglasses. We need a cool cucumber. So that's what I made. So here's my little cool as a cucumber. He is a little too small though. Like he's very, very tiny. He's probably about as big as my $5 makes, but I don't want to sell them for $5. You know what I mean? I just want them to be a little bit more. So I'm either going to find a second pattern with some arms and legs attached to it, or like make them silly pickle, or I'm going to modify this pattern to make it just a little bit bigger. And I think that'll work too. I do like this pattern. It's a free pattern. I'll link it down below. I found it on Instagram. And I really do like this. I'm still going to use this one. I'm just going to turn him into a keychain. So he's going to be like a cool cucumber keychain. And I think that will work. So, but I do think I want to make him a little bit bigger. And then my husband had the idea of also making this an emotional support pickle, saying you're cool as a cucumber. So I do like this, but I want to change him just a little bit. I'm dying and my husband's giggling at me. Okay, I made the bigger pickle. Okay, I made the All From Jade pickle. This is the free one. This is the free one. But then he's like, he needs arms and legs. He needs legs. But I didn't realize where I positioned the legs. There's one of his knobbies. So now instead of my husband said, he said, I didn't tell you to give him 3 legs. Can I sell this? Nobody will know. Nobody will know. This is the special pickle. But he's still cute though. I'll just have to pick a better placement next time. He's got a bulge. Oh, Lord. Okay. I have such a mess going. I need to clean up. But I did finish my frog bear. I thought a lighter brown nose would work, but you know what? I don't necessarily know if I like this nose. So I might change this out for a different color. I have other browns. It just was like, let's try this one. And you know what? I don't know that I really like it, but so far he is cute. I love it. I love this pattern so much. And can you tell I've been using a lot of green. So these are my cool cucumbers. This is gonna end up being like a keychain one. These are my cool cucumbers that my husband wanted me to make. I think they turned out really kind of cute. Here's my cool cucumbers. I do have 3 of them, and one of them has a special package that unfortunately is an unfortunate placement for his cucumber, but these are gonna have a little sign that says you're cool as a cucumber, and they're gonna go on my little emotional support shelf that I have going for that. But I want to make at least, I don't know, 2 more. I'd like to have at least 5 of everything. I wanted to get to the $10 mark, but I don't know if I'm quite there yet, but I think I might put $10 on these and see how it goes. And then what I'm working on this morning while I was up, while everyone else was sleeping, started another pink axolotl. I just have to do the frills with the hot pink. I'm also working on dragons because apparently I did inventory yesterday. I sold a lot of little things last show. So I need to get on a few dragons, a few snakes, those kind of things. But I haven't finished this dragon yet, but he is gonna be finished before the show. It's gonna happen. I don't know if it'll happen today. I've got a lot of other little things going on, and then I really need to get to these wizard frogs. I keep saying it, but I keep putting it off. I do have all the parts made. I literally just need to put them together and then tie a little string for the bow on the hat and then do the stars. That's it. Like literally that's it. So those are, I don't even think it'll take me half an hour to finish them, but we're gonna try. I'm still like, I'm feeling really good today. I just feel like I have so much I want to do and I don't have enough time to do it. I'm feeling that way, but I just know whatever I'm gonna take, it's just gonna be enough. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna super stress about it, but I want to do as much as I can. I got my racks today, the standing grid wall racks. I was waffling on those back and forth, but you know what? I went ahead and tried it out and we'll see how it goes. I think I will need to bring some zip ties with me so that way they don't fall on anybody. That's just for my own anxiety brain safety, so I don't have to think about it. But other than that, I'm excited to use them. I don't quite know how I'm gonna use them yet, but I'm gonna use them. I definitely think I'm gonna hang things like this guy on the grid walls, things that can't sit by themselves or stand on their own on the table. I want to put something like this on the grid walls, so it's kind of what I'm thinking. And then did I show this already? I can't remember. I got these little cowboy hats, right? And I was thinking, oh, a cowboy chicken. So I thought about these guys, right? They're a quick little chicken make, although I can't put the keychain on them very well without him being, you know, like he's going bungee jumping. So maybe instead, maybe we do a rubber duck pattern instead and do a cowboy hat. I'm trying to think of something small that would be awesome with a cowboy hat. I can always give it a little bandana too. I think I have fabric. I think that could be cute. You know, Poggy's Place just has that whole pattern of rubber ducks with all of the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the outfits. Instead of crocheting a hat, I could just do one of these. Anyways, we might try that later, but I need to finish all the projects I'm doing now and I need to clean up because things are getting crazy. Let me show you. Because I did inventory, everything is out. It's all here around me. And then this is kind of like everything I've been working on. At times I get a little chaotic. It's fine. Messes can be cleaned. Okay, messes can be cleaned. I have already cleaned this living room once. It'll get cleaned again. So let me get back to, let me finish this dragon because I've got a little bit of ways to go. I'm just working on his tail and then I need to do ears, a little frill here, and then some eyelids for this eye to really make it awesome. And that's it. And then this little dragon's done. These take me no time at all. I love them.
We like to talk a lot about building our cabin to last, but one thing that we're also thinking about in the background is having energy that lasts. And one thing that was getting better, that the days are getting longer, the sun is coming out, the temperatures are warming up.
I do not agree to this at all. I do not agree to this.
So I've lost my light. I'm taking my basket of wizard frogs with me to bed. It's getting late and I'm very tired from being up at like 6:45 on a time change day. But I think that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the evening. I haven't watched the second part of Bridgerton yet. So rather than listening to an audiobook, I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'm kind of falling off Bridgerton a little bit. I still really love it. I love the cast. I love the stories. But I don't know that I like Benedict. Like, Benedict for me this season is real... I liked him in other seasons. But for some reason, I'm just not liking him in this season. And did you notice, if you watch the show, did you notice every single time the men have a glow up? You know what I mean? They all have a glow up when it's their season. Where was Benedict's glow up? What the hell? Anyways, not that he doesn't look good already. He does. but I'm just not liking him in this season. Everything else, great. Ugh, Violet, love her, but Benedict Tater, I think. I don't know if I hate him as much as I hate Colin. Colin I despise. I'm gonna take my basket of Wizard Frogs to bed, watch a show, maybe even get a nice ice cream treat, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Dear God, can you tell the time changed? Hang on. Oh, much better. It's like 7:45 in the morning. I am looking a mess. Let's lift this up just a tad so I don't have to lean over. But last night I was able to get a basket of Wizard Frogs put together. They need their details, like their blush, their little ribbon on their hat, and the stars on their cloak, which probably these will all be done in 1 more hour, I think. And I think I was missing 1 hat for these guys. I think a cat took one of my hats, but this little hat takes like 5 minutes to make, not even that. Anyways, we'll just make another one. But yes, Wizard Frog army is complete. I put these little drink things that have a star on the end with the fairies. So hopefully the fairies start selling a little bit better. I've sold like 1, but the Wizard Frogs, everybody just loves the Wizard Frogs. So we're gonna make a lot of them. And then after that, I got the dragons done. I do want to make some more dragons, and I need to make more snakes, but I have work today. So good thing too, because my hand is finally starting to hurt after all weekend crocheting. And I mean all weekend crocheting. I did not do much else. I took breaks, but you know, but my hand is starting to hurt right here from how I grip things. And it could use a break. So work is a good thing today. I will do some crocheting probably on my lunch hour, but mostly in the evenings, and that's how it's going to be for the rest of the week. I still, again, need to finish up those Wizard Frogs, and I also am going to work on this today at lunchtime. So we will work on his tree limb horns at lunchtime today. Okay, let me get my coffee drink and get this place cleaned up so I can work.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that. Hey there, it is Saturday, and put the turtle aside because I'm still not 100% sure how I want to tackle this flower.
Come over, you guys. Please ignore what I have going on.
His name. I can't remember off
Guess
the
we
top
need
of
to
my
find that
head,
sweater then.
but I think both are
Right?
adorable. They're just obviously different. I would say they took similar.
Good morning. I am absolutely wrecked. I had a night where I just could not sleep at all. And then on this morning, coming back from taking my daughter to school, I had a mini panic attack. So we took a sick day, we took a mental health day, and we honestly, I'm not going to be doing anything today. I probably won't even be doing any crochet today. I'm truly going to chill. I think this is a bad week for me in perimenopause land, and then stress of trying to prep for this market too. Probably don't need to be stressing myself out, period. I don't need to be. I have over $2,000 of inventory. That's more than enough. So I'm gonna be crocheting things that I want to crochet if I do today. So we are taking it very easy. I might even take a nap, take a shower, take a walk. We're not gonna be doing anything today that causes stress. We're also going to be hydrating like a mofo. So I did get this. It's really salty for me, but we're gonna drink a little bit of it. However, yesterday I did crochet all night. I worked on my dragon. I showed you a sneak peek of the antlers with the birds on it, but I did finish him. So here he is. He has like a little leaf tail. He's a tree dragon, so imagine him as a tree. And so I kind of did a two-tone wing on him, and then his cute little face, the antlers with the birds, which I say antlers, but really they're like supposed to be like tree limbs, but they could be antlers too. And I went ahead and just did brown spikes on him. I thought about putting like little birds or bugs on his body, but I think I just wanted to go a little bit simpler since this is like the standout, you know. I don't want to detract from that. But I did finish him. He needs a name. He needs a name. He needs like a tree god dragon name. And I have to think about it. He's the only one I don't have a name for. Like my fire dragon was Torch. My snow dragon with the snowball and the kind of like Aurora Borealis coloring, her name was Aurora. Who's this guy? Who's this guy gonna be? He needs like an earthy name, you know what I mean? Like a woodland earthy name. So we're gonna think about that today. This is probably becoming one of my favorite dragon patterns too. I think I need to do a video of all my favorite dragon patterns because I have a lot now. I have a lot of really fun, good ones. And I definitely have a lot of those made still. So Snuggle Beans Crochet definitely takes the cake on dragon patterns, splooters in general. But I have other patterns that I really, really love for dragons. Some easy to make, some hard to make. Maybe next week. Maybe next week when I'm not looking like a wreck. You may be wondering, April, if you hate the way you look so much, why are you on that video? Because honestly, I don't give a shit. Listen, this has never gotten better after I had children, okay? This little thing doesn't grow out and it doesn't fall out. It just stays like this, period. Okay, we just roll with it. We roll with it, it's fine. Anyways, today is one of those days where I'm just gonna be relaxing. If I make anything, it might be one of my comfort patterns that I make, like maybe like a Nook Bear or something like that. Just something like that really is just relaxing to make. I don't know why the Nook Bears are like that for me, but they are. They're so relaxing to make. I love them. I love that pattern so freaking much. Maybe I'll do bunny. I do like the bunny as well. But something about the bear I just really love, and I want to use more of that Naughty Pony yarn. Oh my god, I'm like living for that yarn. I want to get all the colors. I want to get all the colors. I'm obsessed. This one was made, so the brown is Naughty Pony, but this one was made in Cozy Hub, which is my other favorite yarn to use. It's very structured and it's still really, really soft. I do use a lot of Posh, but Cozy Cub over Posh. It goes Posh, Cozy Cub, Naughty Pony. Although I did find out when I was using Naughty Pony last night, I don't know if it was just my environment because my husband was cooking, it was getting a little humid in here. I'm not sure. But I was getting a lot of static cling to the yarn. So it kept sticking to my arm as I was crocheting, which I found really weird. That's never happened with a yarn before for me. I was just getting a lot of static cling. I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's a yarn or I don't know if it was just my environment currently, but it didn't bother me. I just thought it was really hilarious because I'd like pull my arm up and it'd still be sticking there. Anyways, Grumble Puss over here doesn't want me to be talking anymore, so I'm gonna look for a name for this guy, watch YouTube all day probably, do all the things that make this healthy, and see what happens.